Wait for it. They definitely can't hear us right now. Last chance to say penis out loud. And hello. They may have heard that. Hello, welcome everyone to the Extreme Improv Extreme shows. You guys can be heard. I can be heard. That must mean it is time to get freaky. It is time to get geeky. It is time to talk about food. And if we have to, by last resorts, we will do some improv. Now, on the show tonight, on this edition of Extreme Improv XStreamed, we have a fantastic lineup of performers, starting with Marty. Say hello to the people.
Hey, everybody. This is Marty here in Atlanta, Georgia. Howdy.
Howdy. Doody. Speaking of Doody, whenever I hear the name Doody, I think of Rob. Say hello to the people.
Why does everybody always say that? Oh, my name is Rob from Southern California. Speaking of XXX and food, suddenly I have a craving for peanuts.
Okay. And speaking of nuts, when I think of nuts, I just think of Dave.
Hello. Yes, I am. I just threw me a little bit with that one. But okay, I am. I'm not in my usual place of South End, Essex. I am currently in a hotel on a golf course in the wild place of Thornbury, which is a joke that David did.
I can't believe you did that to me, Dave. You just like.
I'm telling them.
No, that's fine.
I never steal a joke without who did it.
I do it all the time, Dave. Don't worry. Good for you.
I know you do.
Yeah, but when you started that sentence, it's fine that you did it. I thought you go, if you're going to say you're in Thornbury, I was just going to literally say that joke again as if it was fresh. And yeah, you just got there first. Now, on the show tonight, we're going to have about 45 minutes of fun and games here. We're going to use the on-screen, as you can see at the right-hand side of the screen, audience. The performers can't see this, but there is the suggestion generator app, which if you want to try out a version of it, go to, well, you can get it on Google Play, or you can go to extreme.tv/suggestions. We're going to use it to dictate what games we will do. Audience, oh, excellent. Dawna, you're giving us a suggestion of a character. I've left that on the screen from last night's show. We don't need a suggestion of a character just yet, but we will use that at some point. We might use that for whatever the opening game is, just so that you are rewarded for your suggestion. But audience, if you could give us random words, that'll be useful as well. Now, our opening game is going to be a round of a QWERTY alphabet scene. Scene. Dave, how are you on the QWERTY alphabet? Anyone else?
I can do well on the QWERTY bit.
Well, let's give it a go. Marty, Rob, who here feels most confident on their QWERTY alphabets?
If it were live, not me.
Okay, we're just going to get a different game. Screw this. We don't need to fail on the first game out. Right, so we're going to play Extreme Choices. We're going to do Extreme Choices. This will be a game for all three of you. You're going to be in a scene which is going to be inspired by Dawna's suggestion, which is that Santa Claus quits gift giving and sells life insurance. Santa Claus quits gift giving and sells life insurance. Now, I'm going to hop off the screen, but anytime I call out new choice, you're going to replace whatever the last line of dialogue you said, or the last word, or whatever you want, with a new line, a new idea, a new choice of what to say. I may also call out new emotional choice, new physical choice, or some other new choices that I'd like you guys to do. But the scenario is Santa Claus quits gift giving and sells life insurance. And here you go.
Ho, ho! Have you made preparations for your family after your death?
No.
Can't say we have. It's kind of a difficult issue.
Well, let me tell you, I've got the perfect thing for you. My new South Pole life insurance policy.
New choice.
Cover. My new penguin policy will help you waddle towards death with assurance.
That sounds great.
New choice.
That sounds cold. I don't want cold insurance.
Is there some kind of other animal-like thing you can put to this insurance policy? I don't know, something like, like a flamingo?
Well, we have a sea lion policy. It gets my seal of approval.
New choice.
We have a new walrus policy. It is really worth clapping for.
New pun.
We have a new polar bear policy. It's really easy to bear.
Whoa! I'm sold already.
Would I get any benefits while I'm leaving? While I'm still alive?
No, actually, you would not. You would have to be deceased for your family to receive the benefits.
Wait, that doesn't seem very fair if we're dead. How can we see any kind of situation where this becomes good?
New choice.
How can we see any kind of situation where this becomes frenetic?
New choice.
How can we see any situation because our eyes have been taken out of our soul?
Look, fellas,
Good question.
I have retired from Santaing, and I've got to make a buck or two. Mrs. Claus is on my ass.
New choice.
Mrs. Claus is buying all of the shit at the mall, and I don't have any more money.
I mean, you had a problem working 1 day a year? Like what? I don't understand the problem.
If you're working 1 day a year, then that's kind of like monetarily that's going to happen.
New choice.
If you're working 1 day of the year, then quite frankly, I want your agent.
You think I only worked 1 day a year. You're sadly mistaken. Have you ever tried to get work out of elves every day of the year to prepare for that 1 day of the year? It's just a huge headache. I'd rather sell insurance.
New emotional choice, Marty.
I just got tired of giving gifts to snotty little kids. Come on.
Okay, calm down. Calm down. Maybe I'll go back to the penguin insurance plan, but if I don't get any benefits while I'm alive, I'm at least going to want to hear Morgan Freeman narrate this policy for me. Can you do that?
Well, it just so happens that Morgan Freeman and I are friends, and I can magically transport him here right now. Andy Dufresne says that this insurance is better than crawling through a tunnel of shit.
Better impression choice.
I'm afraid this is the best I can do. I'm Morgan Freeman.
Not quite like I expected, but I'm going to sign up for this anyway. I mean, my family needs to be taken care of when I'm dead.
New physical choice, Rob.
I can't find a pen. I'm just going to slice open my hand. I'll sign this thing in blood, I tell you.
Well, an anagram of my name is Satan.
Wow, I mean, this is so amazing. I'm a huge fan of yours.
New emotional choice, Dave.
Wow, this is so amazing. I'm a huge fan of yours.
New physical choice, Dave.
Wow, this is so amazing. I'm a huge fan of yours.
And scene. Well done, well done. Okay, great stuff. Now,
I was
audience.
going with that one.
Audience, continue to give us thoughts, comments, and all that shiznit throughout the show. But let's see what the suggestion generator dictates that we will do next, no matter what. Sex with me. Excellent. This is why it's XXX streamed. So, let's see. We're going to find out what sex with me is like. We're going to tell jokes. Sex with me is like a blank. And then we will make up punchlines. So, sex with me is like an interpreter. Sex with me is like an interpreter. If you have a joke, Dave.
Sex with me is like an interpreter. It's all foreign.
Haha. Rob.
Sex with me is like an interpreter, although it often gets lost in translation.
Sex with me is like an interpreter. It's best if you do it in Braille. Rob.
Sex with me is like an interpreter. I'll be using my hands.
Dave.
Sex with me is like an interpreter. There was somebody else there using their hands.
Marty.
Sex with me is like an interpreter. Some of it will sound like gibberish.
Sex with me is like an interpreter. I'm going to do it French. Dave.
Sex with me is like an interpreter. I may not say what I actually mean.
Anyone else, Rob?
I've told a version of this for another game, but I'm going to do it again anyway. Sex with me is like an interpreter. We might see 3P. Oh.
Okay. Anyone else? Going once. Going twice. Okay, let's get another thing. Sex with me is like a diary. Sex with me is like a diary. Okay. Rob.
Sex with me is like a diary. People are always searching to find it.
Aha. Marty.
Sex with me is like a diary. Don't look at it if you don't want the truth.
Dave.
Sex with me is like a diary. I'll remember every detail.
Sex with me is like a diary. When you look back on it later, you'll choke up and cry. Marty.
Sex with me is like a diary. I do it every day.
Rob.
Sex with me is like a diary. It'll eventually be turned into a movie.
Dave.
Sex with me is like a diary. There will be ink squirted.
Sex with me is like a diary. I'll be really into it at the beginning of the year, but quickly forget about it afterwards. Sex with me is like a diary. I'll fit you in somewhere. Rob.
Sex with me is like a diary. It's my cheap Christmas gift.
Sex with me is like a diary. I'll just pencil you in. Anyone else? Okay. And let's see what else we've got. And we're going to say sex with me is like... let's see what else. I was going to go for a food one, but it's no good. Sex with me is like a moon pie. Let's see what we can do for that. Sex with me is like a moon pie. Marty.
Sex with me is like a moon pie. It's kind of hard on the outside, but squishy in the middle.
Dave.
Sex with me is like moon pie. What a time to be alive.
Marty.
Sex with me is like a moon pie. Creamy.
Anyone else? Rob, I've got nothing for this.
This is such a... no one's going to get it. Sex with me is like a moon pie. It's the Big Bang Theory. He shot his nickname from his grandma.
Sex with me is like a moon pie. Yes, there will be a full moon. Dave.
Sex with me is like moon pie. I'll send you into orbit.
Marty.
Only Southerners will get this. Sex with me is like a moon pie. It's better with an RC Cola.
Sex with me is like a moon pie. It's most enjoyable if you fit it all in your mouth at once. Rob.
Sex with me is like a moon pie. I come in a tiny little wrapper.
That's very good. Okay. Oh, dear, what else have on Dave?
I'm not going to be able to follow that one, but I'll try. Sex with me is like moon pie. In the UK, you have to import it.
Okay. Let's get one more. So we'll go for a profession. Orderly. Ugh. I don't know. Well, is there something for that? Nah. Let's go with sex with me is like a baseball player. Sex with me is like a baseball player. And Dave.
Sorry, my introduction there was brilliant. Sex with me is like a baseball player. I'll use a mitt.
Rob.
Sex with me is like a baseball player. I'm just praying I can get to third base.
Oh, damn it. Marty.
Sex with me is like a baseball player. I like to just slide on in there.
Dave.
Sex with me is like a baseball player, especially with my babe, Ruth.
Sex with me is like a baseball player, usually in a field. Rob.
Sex with me is like a baseball player. You normally have to down a couple of pitchers to get through.
Okay. Sex with me is like a baseball player. You need to get a good grip of the ball. Dave.
Sex with me is like a baseball player. 3 strikes and you're out.
Marty.
Sex with me is like a baseball player. The size of the bat matters.
Okay. Sex with me is like a baseball player. It's all about the innings. Dave.
Sex with me is like a baseball player. Swing?
Okay, anyone else? For baseball player. Going once. Going, Rob?
I don't know if this works. Sex with me is like a baseball player. When I try to enter, she gives me a short stop.
Love it. Okay, anyone else? Going once, going twice, and scene. Well done. Excellent. We've got a couple of jokes in the audience. James says, sex with me is like a baseball player. A lot of finger signaling. Donna says, sex with me is like a baseball player. I always strike out. And also said, sex with me is like a moon pie. It's out of this world. Oh, and then James did suggest a carpenter. Let's just see if we've got a few. Sex with me is like a carpenter. Do we have any jokes for that? Rob.
Sex with me is like a carpenter. You're gonna get nailed.
Haha, Dave.
Sex with me is like a carpenter. Plain.
Rob.
Sex with me is like a carpenter. You're gonna be screaming, Jesus Christ!
Marty.
Sex with me is like a carpenter. You're gonna get screwed.
Sex with me is like a carpenter. I'm gonna be down on my knees in your rug. Dave.
Sex with me is like a carpenter. I've got wood.
Sex with me is like a carpenter. Saw. Marty.
Sex with me is like a carpenter. It'll end up looking nice, but there will be some stains.
Sex with me is like a carpenter. You'll find me in the yellow pages. Dave.
Sex with me is like a carpenter. He'll be on top of the world looking down on creation.
Okay, anyone else for carpenter?
After the recent live shows with that one.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Right. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, and Donna says sex with me is like a carpenter. You're going to finish late and it will cost you more than planned. Rob?
Sex with me is like a carpenter. I'm going to be close to you.
Okay, now we're going to go on to our next challenge now. And it is, it says bad impressions. Now, on the suggestion generator app, for some reason it's got bad impressions, but it does also say impression battle royal. And when I put, just for the purpose of the generator, like, rather than have to explain how, like, a tournament works, I just put bad impressions. So we're going to do some impressions. It's exactly the same as impressions, battle royale. But let's have a look. So, let's roll the dice to see who will compete with who. So, let's see. 1, 2, that will be me. And then 1, me and Marty. We will go first. Marty, would you like a fictional character or a real person?
Fictional character.
Oh, coward. No one ever goes for real person. Right.
I
Okay.
did last time.
Oh, did you?
I thought I'd switch it up.
Okay. No, that's fair. That's fair. Right, so your character is going to be, oh my god, Deanna Troi. Is that like a Star Trek character?
Yes.
Okay, well, there you go. See, you should have gone for a real person, Marty. Now, okay, you have Deanna Troi, and the thing that you are doing is you're camping. You are Deanna Troi, and you are camping, and here you go.
Captain, I don't think this camping trip was a good idea. Data pulled up all the files he has about camping, but I don't think anybody understands how to put the tent together. And Worf is out in the woods trying to kill something, and I don't know where Will is. I don't have a clue, Captain. I just don't think this is a good idea. Well, I don't care what you think. Make it so.
Aha! Okay, great. Fantastic. It's probably better than mine. Now, let's see who... I'm going to go for a real person after I spoke up that you should do this. And let's see who I've got. Michael Jordan. Okay. Space Jam. That's all I know him from. Okay, now... What am I doing? I'm Michael Jordan, and I entered the wrong code. I am Michael Jordan. I entered the wrong code, and here I go. Okay, now that we've defeated the monsters, we need to just relax for the next 15 years until they make Space Jam 2, because clearly that is all I am famous for in this world. Now, let's just see. Oh, the phone is ringing. I've just got to unlock it, and then I will be the star of Space Jam 2. None of these young upstarts, no LeBron, whatever. Here we go. Huh. Phone locked. Wait a minute. I can't remember it. Ah, Bugs, Daffy. Oh no, they've gone. I have no puns. Baseball. And scene. Right, so.
Baseball.
I literally know nothing about Michael Jordan. I definitely do, but I just don't remember anything about him except for Space Jam.
You know, that
I Believe I Can Fly. He didn't even sing it. Right, okay. So, Dave and Rob, you have to make a unanimous decision between Marty and myself. Who did the better impression?
That's quite the question. I mean, the fact that you just said baseball at the end, and not knowing about Michael Jordan, despite the fact that Space Jam is based with basketball. They play basketball in there. Surely, okay.
I feel physically attacked that he doesn't know anything about Michael Jordan.
I know loads about Michael Jordan. Like, didn't he? He also had like a career doing like baseball, right?
Did.
Yeah, see,
briefly.
There we go.
2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did that go for
him?
him?
Marty.
You're voting for Marty?
I think Marty.
Rob,
I too will be casting my votes for Mr. Marty Gordon.
Okay. Fine then. Let's see. Should do
very close.
Princess Leia or Carrie Fisher. Today is Carrie's birthday. Oh, for that reason, we won't do Carrie Fisher, because if we were to do an impression of Carrie Fisher, it probably wouldn't be, respectful. So let's have a look. Not that there's any reason not to. But it's just like, why mock? Now, Dave, would you like a fictional character or a real person?
I like a real person, please.
Okay. You have Joseph. So, as in the carpenter.
That's a real person.
Hey, look, it's, until we can prove otherwise. Now then, let's see.
Okay.
Your scenario as Joseph is you have won the lottery. You have won the lottery and you are Joseph. And here you go.
Oh, Mary, I can't carry on with all this carpentry. I mean, how much more can I possibly do? I mean, I know these birds suddenly appear every time that you're near, but it's just not worth it. Can you check with the salesman down the road if what's happened with the lottery? We won. We won the lottery. Oh my goodness, we've won 2 pesetas. Incredible. This is amazing. This will get us through, Mary. Just you and I, forever and ever. I'll be able to stop carpentry, and we'll be able to live a happy life. You have other news?
Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I just wish you'd gone basketball at the end. Right, okay, so Rob.
Mine's the rest of the show.
Yeah. Rob, would you like a real person or a fictional character?
Well, I prefer to look like a fool and not knowing a fictional character than a moron not knowing a historical figure, like I have in the past when I say, who's that?
I didn't quite understand. Which one do you want?
Give me fiction. I don't like to make my high school look bad by not knowing anybody from history.
Fine. Your fictional character is Mary. Oh, no, okay, I'm joking. No, your fictional character is Scar from The Lion King. Right, okay, and let's have a look. Your scenario is, you only want to speak in rhyme. And here you go.
It's a good day in the jungle. I don't want to bungle what's gonna happen for dinner because I'm a big sinner out here in go. Get some tidal waves and kill everybody before I can die. And I'm a king. It's good to be king because I get to sing, but I can't rhyme all the time. I have a scar. It's not very far. I'm gonna quit before you say shove it. That didn't rhyme. Oh well.
Basketball and scene. Right. Okay.
Basketball.
Now then, Marty, you and I now have the power. Now, neither of them voted for me, so I hate both of them. Right. Okay, Marty, who would you give it to?
Rob did an excellent job rhyming there, but the challenge was not that he had to sing; was that he just had to rhyme.
Yeah.
I realized that halfway through it.
I'm
I'm
deducting points because he actually sang.
Yeah.
And accosted our eardrums. However, Dave delivered the ending that I wanted. Dave delivered what I was expecting, and so I'm going to give it to him.
I would give it to Dave. I was hoping you'd do it in Aramaic, but you can't get everything. Okay, I'm going to give it to Dave as well. Now, let's see what we're not going to do a finale one of this, just because this wasn't the finale game. This new random way of organising the games means that wasn't the finale. We won't do the singing games on the show, guys, don't worry.
Rob already did it.
Now, we're going to tell a story one line at a time. One line at a time. The order will go Marty, myself, Dave, then Rob. So that's Marty, myself, Dave, then Rob. And let's see. Do we have a random word or something, I guess, to inspire what this is about? It's about anvils. This is a story about anvils. So,
Anvils. Huh?
yeah. Okay, as in Jim. Right, okay, now, Marty, you get started off in a story about anvils.
Once upon a time, there was a blacksmith named Pete.
Pete had a secret that the world did not know.
Pete's secret had to be kept within himself, not only within himself, but written down inside a large, very firm box.
For if this secret were to get out, all hell would break loose.
Pete's secret is one that has been kept since the beginning of time.
It's a secret so great it will be revealed in the next sentence.
The secret within the box told of Pete's creation, for he was not born of either mother nor father, but actually of anvil and anvil.
And when people found this out, anarchy erupted in certain parts of the North Pole.
And because Pete came from anvil and anvil, he was the beginning of metal.
And when his parents, Anvil and Anvil, arrived one day, they tried to convince him that he needed to be an Anvillain.
Nay, Pete said, anvil and anvil, you cannot create me, but yet you can create me, but you cannot create my being inside.
Because you have no heart at night. You have no night heart.
So Pete put away what his parents had said and sought his own path.
He decided he would take the path of Cotton.
Cotton was a small lady. She had many problems in her life.
But when Pete looked into her eyes, all he felt was love.
But one day, Cotton got wrinkled.
He looked into Cotton's eyes and saw the dots.
He joined those dots and realized they all created a pattern, a certain pattern he was somewhat familiar with.
Was called a T-shirt.
And scene. Love it. And the moral of this story is...
Anvil and Anvil, forever united.
Absolutely. Right.
Jim Neidhart's actually still the California record holder for the shot put.
Wow.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, yeah.
That's amazing. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Questions. Well, it says questions and statements. Let's just do questions only. There'll be 2 performers in the scene at a time, and everything we say has to be a question. If we say anything that's not a question, we'll be eliminated from the scene. If we hesitate for too long, we'll be eliminated from the scene. And if we have a circular conversation, we will in fact be eliminated from the scene. If we do too well, we'll be eliminated from the scene, but we'll get through this. Now, our scenario is... we've never been so happy. Isn't that a nice one on the show?
Oh.
We've never been so happy. Right, we'll soon change that. So starting things off, we will have Marty and we will have Dave. And here you go.
Can you believe the feeling of this day?
How can this day be better?
How, I hear you ask? Oh,
Oh, okay. With that, Dave, you are eliminated. I will jump in. Did you hear the news?
What is it?
Wouldn't I like to know?
Don't hold back on me. Tell me. That's not a question.
Okay. Rob, you are in.
What is with that stupid smile?
Do you not like my face?
Are you saying life's been good to you?
Would you like to know the secret of all happiness?
Are you allowed to tell me?
Can you keep a secret?
Don't I look like I can do this?
How did you rip your lips off like that?
Would you like me to tell you?
Could you rip my lips off so I can join in?
How much pain would you like me to inflict?
Is pain so good that it's actually a bit of a relief?
Have you ever been kicked in the shins?
Could you kick me in the testiculi?
With which leg?
Could you use my own?
Are you that flexible?
Would you like to see me contort?
Can you fit into a suitcase?
What do you plan to do with me?
Can I get free airline miles with you?
Why would you like to do that?
Couldn't we create the scam and make a lot of money?
Do you believe in free love?
Who doesn't?
Would you like to make love to a man named Dave?
What's the last name?
Are you familiar with the green grass of home?
Is that over the hill to the left?
Gordon Bennett. No, that's me out. Right, okay, so, Marty, you're in on that note.
What's made you so happy?
Can't you tell? The world is a beautiful place.
I can't allow that. That's a... Dave, you're back in.
are you aware that people have been talking about me?
What have they been saying?
Did you hear anything yourself?
How can I? I'm deaf in one ear.
Oh, you can't say that. Right, okay. I am in. How are you doing?
Was it you who was talking about me and proclaiming my sexual services?
Were your ears burning?
Did you really think that about me?
Were other parts of you burning too?
Have you been spreading gossip?
Have you been spreading chlamydia?
Wouldn't you like to know what I have been spreading or haven't?
What can you tell me?
Do you know about the Marmite fiasco?
What happened?
Should I tell you?
Why wouldn't you?
Will this leak out to the press?
Are you having leakage problems again?
Is it that obvious from my trousers?
Yes, it is. Right, okay. Rob, you are in.
What is that stain?
You have a towel.
Aren't you in a hotel?
Do I get free ones?
Are you paying for these?
Am I allowed to take them home with me?
Why wouldn't you?
Is this the best day ever or what?
Can we make it last longer?
How do you expect to be able to do that?
Do you want to take some Quaaludes with me?
What are Quaaludes?
Weren't you alive in the 60s?
Do I really look that old?
Have you had extensive plastic surgery?
Do my wrinkles make me look older?
Are you a distinguished gentleman?
Do I really need to tell you that?
How can I be as happy as you?
Would you like to take some lessons?
How much will you charge me?
Does £200 seem a bit steep?
Can I give you 6?
Are you saying £600 or £6 or 6 pence?
Don't you know I meant 6 cents?
Oh, are you American?
Didn't my accent give me away?
Don't you know you sound a little Canadian?
You know I was actually born in Montreal.
What?
Don't you realize I can detect these accents?
I didn't know you were a dialect genius. Oh, that's not a question.
Oh, wow, there we go. Rob, is that true?
Yeah, my dad had a job in Canada for like a year. And
Oh my God.
During that time,
All
Wow.
this time, we thought that Corey was our resident Canadian. And it turns out it was you.
Secret Canadian.
Secret Canadian. This is
I
like...
should get dual citizenship.
Canadian man.
This will be like more shocking than finding out that Dave is actually Welsh.
Oh no, I don't want to be revealed with that.
Yeah, like, you know, this is like when we worked out that Marty wasn't Foghorn Leghorn. But, you know, it's all these things. Okay, right, okay, let's do it. We'll do one or potentially 2 more games depending what the next one is. So let's see what we've got. Reverse alphabet. Oh, we can do a couple of alphabet scenes and then we'll do a finale afterwards because these don't take too long. But let's reverse them. Reverse it. Wasn't that a song? Now, anyway, let's see what the combinations of us is going to be. So let's get some numbers up on the screen. So Rob. And let's see, we've got Rob and myself. Have we done that combination today?
I think so.
Okay, then. Right, okay, so Rob and myself. We're going to do a reverse alphabet scene. We're going to start at the letter P and try to get back to the letter P. And our scenario is, it's that time of the day. It's that time of the day. And here we go.
Please tell me it's not that time.
Oh my God, it is so that time of day.
No!
Mike, you know what this means? I need changing.
Look, I bought the diapers. That's as far as I'm going to go.
Killing me. Like, this rash is killing me. You've got to put the powder on and clean it.
Just do it yourself. Why do you need me to help?
I just like to have... You have very soft hands. What can I say?
Hand model is my other gig after I change random strangers.
Gig? It's not a gig. It's like your true calling in life.
Fine, fine. Where's the baby powder?
Evian, make sure you use Evian water. I have nothing but the best.
David, you're beginning to be a diva, and I quit.
Calm. Look, you can quit after you've seen to my tush.
Best best idea you've had all day?
Ass. Now, get a fistful of ass, man.
0 chance of that happening.
You know what? I could have anyone else come in here. You'd just be yesterday's news.
Xena Warrior Princess is my backup. Want me to call her?
Well, if you do that, I'm going to call Marty.
Very well. What's he have to say?
I was bluffing. Please don't leave me, Rob.
Too late. I'm already out the door.
Sodden with shit. Please don't leave me this way.
Race ya to the dry zone.
Quilted toilet paper is all I need. Just one wipe.
Pee on it. I'm going to do that first.
Okay, and scene. There we go. There we go. See, this is the thing about these Triple Extreme shows. We get to live out all of Rob's fantasies. Now, next up, Marty and Dave. Let's see. You will do a reverse alphabet scene. And here we see Marty, here we see Dave. Reverse alphabet scene. Your scenario is, you can read minds. You can read minds. You are going to begin at the letter H, or H if you pronounce it that way. And here you go.
How are you doing that?
Gregory, it's all part of the being.
I am so terrible at this game. Oh, God. Free me from this madness.
Extreme madness. But it's fine. It gets extreme and then you start to take it in.
Donald, I don't like people invading my brain.
Can't be helped. Those who can invade will.
Brain hurts.
Afterthoughts is what you need. Get those thoughts from your mind right now and think of what will come after.
Zeus, give me the power to endure this.
Yes, that's right. Pray to the gods. Pray to them.
X-rays on my head are what I'm going to have to get after this experience.
Well, I can recommend a very good private doctor and a private practice.
Very much annoyed with you, am I?
Unbelievable that you're saying these things, but yet I know within your actual mind you are quite opposing to that thought.
Terrible that you would use your powers for bad instead of good.
Sorry, but the fact is I know that you don't believe what you're saying.
Really? You don't think I know what's going on here?
Quite.
Please. I've been on to you since the very beginning.
Oh, ye of little faith, how can you possibly believe this? What beginning are you referring to?
Many years ago, you hatched this plan to practice on me so that you could take over the world.
Not many of them, surely not many. I just went forward one because we missed one letter.
Yeah, I think I messed up. Let me tell you, I'm not going to let you get away with it.
Knock, knock, knock. Did you hear that in your head?
Just now, yes.
I think you have the gift, Gregory.
How did you transfer that from yourself to me?
And scene. Well done. Well done. We made it, guys. We got all the way there.
I need to practice that backward alphabet.
Don't worry. Right, so whatever the next suggestion of a game that comes up, no matter what it is, we will use it as the finale game somehow.
Okay.
Unless it's singing or doesn't work. Right.
See? I knew that was coming.
Yeah, I know. Okay, NATO phonetic alphabet scene. Well, we won't do that. We won't do that. We've just done alphabet scene, so we'll mix it up. Body language. No, we're not doing that. Impression battle. We've already done that. 1 minute remakes. Excellent. So we're gonna do. I don't know how this is gonna work as a finale game. Okay, I think what we'll do is like we'll if we judge it ourselves, we'll decide unanimously at the end. We can't vote for ourselves. Which one? Well, maybe we have to. I don't know. We'll work it out. Whichever one is most accurate. Whichever one is most accurate. So, let's find out who will go first. Going first. Let's get a number to come up that relates to one of us. Marty, you will go first. The film for you to recreate is Van Helsing. We've had that this week. We've literally had that this week. Okay. Naked Gun 2.5. Naked Gun 2.5. And here you go.
My name is Frank Drebin, and I'm a police officer. We need to go around and solve some crimes. Hi, I'm O.J. Simpson, and I'm in this movie before I became a murderer. Shut up, O.J., they don't know that. Here we go. Let's go after these criminals, and not you. I understand. Here we go. Did you step on something? I think so. Well, just be careful. Would you stop that? It's not me. Well, it's not me either. Here we go. 1, 2. Stop with the farting noises. I'm sorry. I can't help it. I had a lot of Mexican food for lunch. We're never going to catch this criminal. We're making too much noise.
And scene.
I do not remember these movies at all.
Oh, well done. Well done. Okay, now, nor do I, so I could have thought that was accurate until you confirmed it wasn't. Now, let's see who will go next. Rolling the dice again. Dave, you will go next. Your film is An American Werewolf in London. An American Werewolf in London. What a film.
I couldn't have got that one.
And here you go.
Oh man, it's so good being out here in the moors, isn't it? Yeah, it's really great. What was that noise? Oh, I don't know what's going on. Oh, quick, run away. Oh no, dude, I left you behind. Oh no, oh, what's happened to him? In the pub. Oh, guys, what's happened out there? Oh, you've been caught by the werewolf in the moors, haven't you? Oh dear. Yes, I'm Rick Mayo. I don't have any lines when I'm here. So, yeah, okay. So let's go over to the town, London town then. Okay. Oh, hi there. Oh, hello. Nice to meet you. I'm your sexual love interest. Oh, hi there. How you doing? Oh, well, I sure hope nothing happens. There was a full moon out. And deaths everywhere. Oh my goodness, did you hear about this thing that happened? Oh no, I think that might have been me. Oh no. Hey, I'm your dead friend in the cinema. Can I talk to you? Hello. Oh no, I hope it doesn't come again. Oh, too late.
And that is time. That is time. Well done. Look, Dave, if you don't remember the film, I wish you'd just say. Right.
Yeah,
no, okay. No, wow, that was very detailed. Okay, let's see who will go next. And, okay, let's reset the dice because it has run out of numbers. And, okay, it will be me. And, audience, you'll see that I'm being honest. Whatever the next movie I get, as long as it's not one we've just done, I will take. My super ex-girlfriend. Ugh. Right, okay. And here I go. Okay, so I think I'm the less famous Wilson brother, but I'm really unlucky in love. What am I going to do, best friend? Well, you need to get out there. Okay, I'm going on this Tinder thing. Hey, this girl, she looks kind of cute. Hey there, I'm meeting you. Hey, put it there. Oh, wow, you got a firm grip. Hey, yeah, I'm not hiding any secrets. I am. Well, we'll explore those later. Hey, where did you go? Oh, hey, I'm right here. Oh, I didn't see you there. No, I was just saving the world. You what? Yeah, I'm a superhero. Oh my god, I feel so emasculated. Wait until you see She-Hulk. Now, I'm just gonna go and be a complete loser and need rescuing, cause subversion and I'm the damsel. Oh, shut up. Where's Owen? I don't know. Everyone always wants him. He turned this picture down, and that is time. So, moving on. Let's have a look. Oh, I was going to have a cameo in it from Rick Mail in the background. I forgot to. Now, okay. Rob, that leaves us with you. Let's find a film for you. Flatliners. Oh my god. Flatliners. Another banger of a film. Now, let's put you on here. And here you go.
I'm bored with college life. I don't know. I want to do something like, I want to feel alive. The only way to feel alive is to die for a few seconds first. Alright, that sounds awesome. Inject me. Okay. Let's see, he's out for 15 seconds. Oh, this is the longest we ever go. Bring him back. What did you experience? I don't know, but that was fucking awesome. You should all do it. Okay. Oh, this can't be legal, right? Like, does the university know we're doing this? I don't work for the university, you psycho. Oh, then no, you're the psycho. Okay, oh, do it again. Okay. Now, what happened to my girlfriend? How did she die, or my fiance? Someone died, and I'm going to get to the bottom of this, I believe, or that could have been the remake. I'm not sure.
And scene. Well done. Well done.
I've seen Flatliners, but I want to see it now.
Yeah, absolutely. Now between us, we need to come to a unanimous decision. What are you thinking here, Marty?
I think that Dave and Rob did the best jobs, but watching Dave turn into a werewolf was very exciting to me, so I'm going to give it to Dave.
Okay. Dave, what do you think?
I'm sorry, Rob, I don't know Flatliners, so I don't know how accurate that actually was. And I enjoyed Marty's obviously take off on Naked Gun, but I think that's actually the most accurate of all three of you. I think was actually David.
Wow. Okay. Rob.
I agree with Marty. I thought Dave doing the physical stuff into the werewolf would give even Benicio del Toro a run for his money. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah. Now, I have seen... What was your film, Marty? Oh, Naked Gun. Naked Gun. Yeah. Okay, so I think the one that had genuinely followed the plot was Dave's. So I think it's fair to say, Dave...
I lucked out of it.
I have seen...
Have you not seen Flatliners?
I have seen all of these films, and I think out of all of what we did, yours was the only one that, beat for beat, followed the plot, and you had the special effects. So, Dave, you are tonight's Extreme Improv XStreamed champion. Well done. Well done. So, audience, put any final thoughts or comments into the comment section. We'll endeavour to read them out at the end of the show. But for now, let's find out where we can find all of our performers on the socials, starting with Marty. Where can the people find you?
On Instagram, @WhatWouldJesusGlue, and here on Extreme Improv, whenever I get a chance.
Okay, Rob, where can the people find you?
In about 3 hours, you can find me on the online variety show of our Halloween episode. And it's our first episode since Everly filmed the remake of Spy Kids. It's been a while. And you can find me on Extreme, and you can look up my play, Another Life, on the Extreme Network right now. And I'm floored by some of the feedback I'm getting and the number of people who have been watching it. So keep watching it.
I watched that.
Liking it.
Awesome, amazing. My name is David Pistansky. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter @David Pistansky, spelled Pustansky. You can also get one of a couple of books I've written from Amazon. This is the Extreme Improv Ultimate Guide to Creating Virtual Theatre. But I have 2 more books which are finished. I'm just waiting to release them. So you'll find out details of those shortly. Neither are to do with improv. So how about that? Now then, yeah. Don't worry, they will disappoint you when you find out what they are. Now, with that, Dave, over to you, our champion of tonight. Where can the people find you?
You can find me on Twitter, personal one at Degrino. It's David Anthony Green, Anthony H, everywhere else, davidanthonygreen.com. And I've got a few shows to plug, that's okay. So in November, I've got quite a few to do. November the 3rd, I'm at Balls Out Comedy in the Cliffs Pavilion in Southend, doing the improv section there. It's also a stand-up night with some very established comedians doing some new material. Always a good laugh there. I'm going to be on November the 6th at Caddies in Southend with a debut show for my new project called the JAPD Improv Police. Brand new show with myself and Ashley Edwards and Jasmine Bradley and Paul Shinnick. They've all been on Extreme Improv in some form in the past. And tickets are on sale now on wegottickets.com. And also we're going to do more stuff with Laughter Academy, also at Caddies as well in Southend. I'm appearing on the 12th and 24th of November, and also around November and December I'll be I'm still part of comedy dinner shows, hence why I'm in this hotel room, and doing lots of shows such as Fawlty Towers and various other styles of sitcom parodies and tributes in dinner show form, and so you can find details on that on comedydinnershows.co.uk.
Fabulous. Okay, so sorry, was there one more thing?
No, I said wow.
Wowzers. Okay, so our audience, on that note, do check out www.extreamed.tv. You'll be able to find the link there for Extreme Improv's next live show, which will be at the Cockpit Theatre. It's our Extreme Improv Halloween Mayhem show, which will be one night after Halloween on November 1st. And do check that out. It's in London, live on stage. Do check out all of the Extreme Improv and related YouTube channels, Geek Battle and Slam Jam and Jetlagged and so on and so forth. If you missed it earlier tonight, do check out the first ever Extreme Improv. Look, 3 years ago, in 2019, I announced that there would be a food-based show called Nonsense and Nibbles. And then over the last few weeks, we've teased the waffle iron, we've had the lemon curd, we've had the sweat socks, we've had the hummingbirds. But finally, earlier tonight, we had the first waffle iron show, where just five guys, which is the name of a restaurant which I didn't know about, just sit around talking about food and life and love of food. And so with that, check that out. That's on the Extreme Improv YouTube channel. Make sure you smash that subscribe button. From me, from everyone else, Dorna says, great show. Love that it's later for me to see. Well, we're still experimenting with different times. We'll find out what time different performers who may not have been able to do it at other times can jump on, find out what different times works for different audience. You can see any of the episodes on the YouTube channel in the archive, but other than that, stay safe, always stay extremed, and ciao for now. Boom, and we're off the air.